Welcome to this tutorial of renewable energy resources. In the continuation to the previous video, in this tutorial we will discuss flash steam plants, binary cycle based plants, advantages and disadvantages of the geothermal energy. In the previous video we have seen vapor dominated system. In the vapor dominated system, the steam is pulled out directly from the ground, but there are places where steam is not available. We can found only hot water. At such places, water dominated system is used, which is flash steam plants. The flash steam system is same as the vapor dominated system, but an additional block is there, which is flash exchanger. The water remains at very high pressure inside the ground, and when it comes to the surface of the earth, the pressure is reduced. At this reduced pressure, this water is converted into the vapor. So what the flash exchanger is doing here? This flash exchanger separates the vapor from the water, and the remaining water is returned back to the ground. So this flash exchanger simply separating the hot water from its steam. The remaining is same as the vapor dominated system. This steam is then passes through a turbine. This turbine converts this energy into the mechanical energy. A generator is coupled with the turbine, converts this mechanical energy into the electrical energy. And after passing through the turbine, the vapor passes through the condenser. When it condensed into the water bag and injected back through the ground through the injection well. So these places are very common where steam is not available and hot water is available. That's why the flash steam plants are the most common plants, and most of the geothermal energy plants are the flash steam plants. But there are places where hot water is available, but at very low temperature. It cannot be vaporized. At such places, binary cycle plants are used. In the binary cycle plants, instead of vaporizing the water, another liquid is used to be vaporized, because there are some liquid as isobutane and isopropane which has very low boiling point than the water, so they can be vaporized easily at low temperature. So the hot water from the ground passes through the heat exchanger. This heat exchanger contains another liquid which is either isobutane or isopropane. When the hot water passes through the heat exchanger, this liquid receives the heat from the hot water from the ground and converted into the vapor. Remaining is simple. The vapor then runs the turbine and returned back to the heat exchanger, so that the same liquid can be used again and again in this system. The secondary fluid is recycled through the heat exchanger, and the water from the ground is injected back to the ground. Come to the advantages of the geothermal power plants. It is in continuous supply of electricity, means there is no interruption in the supply. It does not require any storage, as it is discussed earlier. The earth itself is the storage is inside the ground itself, so we does not have to maintain any system to store the water. It requires very small space to be installed, least polluting, because it does not require any fuel or petroleum to be burned. Come to the disadvantages. When the fluid is pulled out from the ground, it contains some solids and dissolved gases which are very harmful for the environment, and the system can cause seismic imbalance. The electricity from this system cannot be transported for very long distance. Age of these type of plants are very limited, because the water from the ground is corrosive in nature. That's all about the geothermal energy conversion. Thank you.